Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Now listen, violence has gotten a bad rep of recent times. And we understand why, because it is a terrible thing. But let's not pretend like sometimes violence is not the answer. Sometimes violence is the only answer. In fact, sometimes violence is the necessary answer. World War II. If the Allies had reacted early and decided to stop Hitler with violence before he raised such a large and colossal and powerful army, there is no World War II to begin, right? There is no annihilation or, what you call it, genocide of the Jews, right? But because they did not want to use the live violence and they wanted to do it peacefully and send out warnings and yada yada yada, what happened? A war happened, right? If violence was the action, we're gonna send the military or the threat of violence. We're gonna send armies to pull up on y'all. If y'all don't stop this bullshit, we gonna murk y'all. Guess what would have happened? They would have stopped. No World War II. Now Germany would be a bit strange, but no World War II. No millions and millions of people gone. Violence. The abolishment of slavery. We needed violence. Without the War of Independence or whatever, was it the War of Independence? What the war that they did, you know what I'm saying, in America? I'm not American, my bad. But that war that they did right there, without that, guess what happens? It wasn't the War of Independence. It's a war between the Republicans and Democrats. The Democrats were actually the evil guys back then. But yeah, so without that, we motherfuckers still be slaves, right? So we have to understand that like violence is an essential tool in reality, right? Regardless of what we think. If somebody attacks your girl, you gotta respond in violence. You know what I'm saying? Talking down the person is probably not gonna help you or whoever your partner is. And this manga basically, or webtoon, basically illustrates that. It showcases that. It was this boy who, everybody reacts to him in violence because he showed weakness once and everybody preyed on it. And so they started bullying and beating his ass. That's why you gotta, if somebody pushes you, you gotta show them like, hey, I don't play with that. Even if you're not gonna fight him, but you gotta show them that you're not a pushover. Because a lot of these, people that only bully and prey on the people that are too scared, too afraid to even like react, to even get angry. You know what I mean? But if you start perking up like, yo, what fuck you push me forward? You start doing that. Even if you're not strong, they'll be like, oh shit, this guy is willing to fight. Because nobody really wants to fight. They want to be able to just push you around, shove you around, kick you around, throw you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Without you doing anything about it. If you start fighting back, they're not going to enjoy bullying you because they'll get hit every time they try to bully you. So they're going to stop. But if you just be a pushover in a punching bag, then it's up. They're going to keep making it worse and worse, and you're going to get more and more scared, right? And that's basically what happens in this webtoon, and this kid is like that. So he moves schools. He wants to drop out. He's scared. His mama moves him to another school. He gets his ass beat. They move to another school, and they say, listen, if you if it happens again, man, we're just going to move you out. But this school different. This school, these motherfuckers are strong as hell. They the strongest school around. They OP. These guys are full of beasts. But nobody bullies nobody. Everybody's super nice. And he's like, wow, why are they so nice? He, spin a little something on somebody's top, yada, yada, yada. And like people are like, oh, damn, bro, like he's not even mad at me, but the person is mad. All of these students, most of these students, a lot of these students are bullies. They're strong dudes. But they all got, beat listen, the king of the school beat the brakes out of these kids and made the new rules. Like, listen, we can fight, but let's fight only in this arena. Right? After school, pull up. If you have a problem with somebody, bring them over. You fight it out 1v1, no jumping bullshit. And if we deem that, listen, the fight is over, it's over. You don't keep fighting. Cool. So this system has been working because people let their pent up anger on each other. But a lot of people only like go against people the same level until the kid that was a bully like a little bitch, when he moved over to that school and they brought him over to fight, and he was petrified, right? And he just puked and he didn't even fight. And then the bullies that were there that were like, toned down because they were afraid of the king of school, are like, wait a minute, there's an exploitation possible here. If we start, antagonizing these little weak ass punk ass rascals that been hiding behind the scenes all this time, just watching the fights but never actually participating. If we start antagonizing them and then challenge them in the arena, because in the arena you have to accept the challenge. If we start doing that, then ain't nobody gonna play with us. You know what I'm saying? We get to bully people for free, and we can just pretend everything is an accident. And so they start utilizing that, and then our kid is like, damn, bro, like they utilize when he discovers, God damn, my ears almost went. Sorry, the song just popped out of nowhere. But when the kid that's getting bullied realizes like, oh shit, he tries, I gotta get stronger ASAP because they're gonna start bullying everybody. I need to beat these guys. And so like, he finally, because he wants to quit, obviously, because he started getting, he got his ass beat. He was scared and shit. And then, the king of school is like, listen, you are open season for anybody to bully you if you refuse to join the arena. And so he starts getting bullied and beat up and all that jazz. And then, one day he changes. He's like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And he starts fighting, like, and he really starts fighting for real. You know what I'm saying? And he levels up, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's getting super strong and he's fighting, because the king told him, like, there's nothing worse than somebody that's not even willing to fight back. Like, these guys are bullying you and beating you. You're not even fighting back. You're not even throwing back a punch. He told him, if you can't punch, bite. If you can't bite, you know what I'm saying? Use your body. Do whatever it takes. Take that motherfucker with you. Don't you dare just fall down, lay on the floor, and let them fucking beat you up and bully you. Fight back. Nigga, fight back. And he does, bro. He go crazy, bro. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story, man. So that's all. I just want to talk about that because I really feel like violence sometimes is the answer. Somebody's using violence. Sometimes the only way to counter that shit is with more violence. You know what I'm saying? And you take that shit to the next level. Anyways, been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. You should really read this webtoon. It is called King of Violence. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. I'm loving it. I'm loving the character. I'm loving the growth. I'm loving the pacing. I'm out.